definitely became a jukebox hero. We all know that. I'd like to give a quick shout out to Walter Eno for mixing that track, and Tony Dickinson for editing at the last minute. He actually came to my rescue and edited this. We had such an amazing team of people working on this non-stop to bring this, the production level and the quality level as high as we could to you guys through the internet and Facebook land out there. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about some of those influences. When we were young, we mentioned Rush, Kiss. Obviously, there were a lot of influences, but those were some of the main ones. One that you might find surprising, and you know, I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. A friend of mine, Ben Lauder from high school, turned me on to this band, and Dave and I just fell in love with them, and I still to this day I love them. A band called Manowar, believe it or not, was a big influence on us, and we were so much into the Dungeons and Dragons and all that kind of stuff. And you know, it's everything from that kind of music to that heavy metal to things that were like more funky and very musicianship, you know, challenging in the musicianship side. For example, like bands like Extreme, like David loved Extreme, loved that funk and all that, you know, that really technical prowess. So we are fortunate enough to have some guests from an ex-Manowar player and also from Extreme. So ladies and gentlemen, we've got Dave Shankle and Nino Bettencourt. Here we go. Let's say hello.
Buddy, this is David Shankle, formerly of Manowar, currently DSG, FEANOR, Holy Tide, and GraveReign. I want to thank Paul and everybody for asking me to do this. I met the boys in Z-Rock after watching their show on TV and loved it for the longest time. I was performing for Kaler Tremolo Systems at NAMM 2012, and Paulie and I had been talking, and we finally met up to meet with Paulie, Dave, Joey, and we all hit it off and had a great time immediately. I said, guys, I'm playing at the Kaler booth. Come on over, hang out with me, rock out with me. And they did, and we had a great time, and we cracked the foundation everybody was standing on, melted their faces. Joey, Dave, all of us, Paul, we had a great time. Everybody was signing autographs. And we went out to lunch, and they invited me to come to the Whiskey to see them play for the first time. What a treat that was. It was packed. I stood front row with my friends, and to see Dave play just phenomenally on the bass, good-looking guy, great stage presence, great bass player, and when they fired up Tom Sawyer from Rush, I couldn't believe how good he sang it. It was tremendous. What a wonderful soul, a big heart he had, and I got to know him for a little bit, and God rest his soul and his family. He's loved by a lot of people and missed, but never forgotten. Thank you all so much. Love you, man. Take care.
Hey y'all, hey, it's Nino Bettencourt here, man. I'm just, checking in on a beautiful day, and everybody's pulling together and getting together for David Z Foundation. I mean, look, David was a beautiful soul. Everyone knows that. He's so talented. And what I remember about him a lot, I didn't know him really, really well. And I think that's what was special about him. You didn't know him really well, but once you met him, once you ran into him once or twice backstage at a jam or at another show or after seeing him perform, he always left a mark on you. His heart left a mark on you. He was always super sweet, and you felt like you'd known him your whole life. He was that kid you jammed with in your neighborhood in someone's garage, you know. And he always, no matter what he had done or any success he had, he was always that way. Always treated everybody that way, and he always made me feel very, you know, very welcome, and he was always very warm to me. And you know what? And he was all in as a performer, always. And I remember that. And that's what separates, you know, musicians from actual becoming performers. Anybody can be a musician, but when you take that craft that you have and when you love it like he did, you could see it, you could feel it in the audience, you know. And this is a great cause, and David Z Foundation, you know, everybody's got to donate a little bit, donate what you can in David's name. You know, no one sadly deserves to die this early. And when I heard about the way it happened, I thought, man, it's so sad. You know, such a beautiful guy and a big loss to our local music community in LA. You know, and it also resonated with me because of the nature of the accident. You know, I kept replaying it over and over in my head when I heard about it. I can't tell you in the 30 years of touring how many times all of us are on the side of a highway on that bus or outside the bus. You know, when I heard it happen, I thought, man, that could be any one of us. Any one of us that have been on tour countless times, hanging out, just chilling on the side of a highway in the bus. And donate. The money's for a great program from ages 3 to 18. And donate in David's name. He deserves this because the cause reaches and touches young musicians' lives. Because David himself touched everyone in that way, on and off stage. I'd say rest in peace, my brother, but I know you're up there rocking and rolling.
Hey everybody, Doug Aldrich from the Dead Daisies here. Just want to say hi and thanks for your support for the David Z Foundation. He's missed every day by all of us, and what a great soul he was. Actually, the first time I found out about him was Paulie, his brother, gave me a CD that they made for children. It's called it was a children's album, and the title escapes me. But my son grew up on it, and it was a great record. And his favorite song was called the Stop Song, and he used to love that song. It was great. So, thanks everyone, and hope to see you soon. Stay safe.
All right, so thank you, and so that was Dave Shankle, and you heard all the bands that he's in. He's a great guitar player in multiple bands. Nuno Bettencourt from Extreme, and of course after that, Doug Aldrich from the Dead Daisies and Whitesnake, total rock star. And I love the fact that his kids grew up on our kids' music. The first CD I ever put out as for children was a CD called the Z Brothers ABZs. So Doug, now you know the name of the CD, and Dave and I put that out, and and that started our kids' career. And I wanted to take this opportunity to transition, and I want you to